see. Okay, I see we got somebody. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Real Talk with Gene and Jessica.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there?
All right. We just waiting a few more minutes. Y'all come on in. Come on in. How y'all doing? I hope y'all had a good Wednesday. This is Real Talk with Gene and Jessica. Let's see about this. How all my good friends doing? Y'all doing all right? We are gonna have some good discussions, and we apologize for Sunday night's broadcast. We apologize for the technical difficulties that we were having.
Should be much better today. Should be much better today.
And plus, it was raining that day, and the network was all messed up. But we're back. We switched devices, so hopefully that'll work.
That was Sweet Oreo. She says hello. Hello, Oreo.
Hey sis, how you doing? You doing all right today? All right. I like what you posted. I was looking at one of your posts, and you said an hour a day, me and my family, we're going to take a mental break from everybody and everything, just 1 hour. I like that. So she said, if you're trying to get in contact with me, don't reach me, because we're taking an hour mental break.
I know that's right.
And I thought about that. I said, that's a good thing. You know, it's good to always take a mental break. We all need a mental break. We all need a break from life, from whatever it is. We just need a break. And this laptop. But anyway, can y'all hear us pretty good?
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Hopefully the music is not overriding us talking. I'm going. But anyway, this is Real Talk with Gene and Jessica. And the last time we talked about different things. And this time I was watching a video, and the video kind of caught my attention. It's one that I've seen before. But it was talking about this woman. She was married, and apparently she was not happy with her husband, and she met this guy
On the job.
And what it was is that her husband was an aspiring script writer, and the guy that she met, he was a producer, and it just so happened that he was producing one of the things that her husband had wrote, but she did not know that. So she was trying to go behind her husband's back and cheat on him without any explanation, without nothing. She did not talk to him about anything. If she would have lost feelings for him, she didn't explain nothing to him. She didn't tell him. She didn't firsthand talk to her mate. So she went on ahead and decided to cheat. But the guy did not know that she was married, because he asked her. He said, "Are you married?" She said, "No." So she lied first of all.
Said she was single.
She said she was single. Hey.
Is it possible you can pin it?
Oh yeah, I can pin that from here. And let me make sure.
So who we got in here? Check 1 2. Who we got in here? Who we got?
I see Mother Virginia's on.
Hey, Mama. How you doing, love?
Yeah, I just pinned the comment that please share live to official. That's it. Yeah. In about 3 weeks, y'all. 3 weeks. We will March the 15th, right? March the 15th, we will be going live from our official Real Talk with Gene and Jessica page. So I will no longer be going live on my page, Monique Barnes. So if you are...
Hey, Eula.
Hey, Miss Eula, how you doing?
How are you?
All right. She drove Veronica to school, but Veronica was her baby.
Veronica was a baby.
Mm-hmm. All right. And I will... March the 15th, we will be going live from our official Real Talk with Gene and Jessica page. And please check out the page. We're going to be putting more content on there. Besides our lives that we do, we're just going to be putting different content on there. It might be videos, like inspirational videos or whatever. Or it might be quotes from us, or just videos that we share on what we're talking about. Whether you're in a relationship, or whether you're looking to mingle, or whether you're single and thinking about dating. This is the typical, broadcast that you might want to listen to, because it's not just about being in a relationship, but
maintaining a relationship, putting in the work to keep it, things like
hey,
that.
Hey, LaTonda, how you doing? All right.
Yeah. You can see the chat.
Yeah, from James Tyson, what's going on? I wanted to ask you, was you Mike Tyson's cousin? This is James Tyson.
Real funny.
James Tyson. Yeah, he cool. He all right. All right, it's good for y'all. And if you please share this.
Yeah, please
share this.
Please share the page.
Share the page. When you go on Real Talk with Gene and Jessica, share that to your friends. Let them know. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Let them know you got two goofballs that like to have a good time talking about some real stuff.
Yeah.
Put it blank.
And that's what we and we because we're blunt with each other. We're very honest with each other, if I may say. Sometimes we're a little too honest with each other, and that's good. A lot of people don't like truth.
They don't. Truth hurts. It does. It hurts. But if you're going to maintain what it is that you have, there must be some truth in it. I think we all had our ups and downs in relationships, but you generally have more ups than downs. It's just the small downs have you to separate. But when you get my age, you get well and seasoned like we are, like I said last episode, I don't want to be the old man in the club. I don't want to be that guy, and I'm not going to be the only one standing in the corner at church either by myself either. So, it's time to knuckle down and figure out how to make this thing work or just dissolve it all together. So, I think we'd rather make it work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd rather make it work. So, we put in that, and like I said before, it can't be all work and no play. So we play a lot as well. And no, for those that are kind of, raunchy, we don't always play in the bed.
Yeah.
Okay, so, we got other things to do besides play in the bed all day.
Mm-hmm.
But, life comes and goes in less than a blink of an eye, and a lot of you don't believe that. Just think about something you just did 8 hours ago that made you feel good or bad, and you want to go back to try to rectify it or enhance it. You can't, because time doesn't stop. You may can go reenact it, but is it still daylight?
Right.
And now it's nighttime, and you would like to do this again, same thing tomorrow. But will it be dark? Will it still have the same essence? So you can't take life for granted. Each second, each breath is a vital part of your life. Make it as fulfilling as you possibly can. And this is what I tell her all the time.
Brother-in-law. Brother-in-law Wayne, Noah Harrison. How you doing, bro? You all right? Yeah, he watching. I see. You ain't had to work tonight. He be on that swing shit.
You got to do what you can while you can. And make the best of it, because if you don't, it will definitely pass you by. Definitely will pass you by.
And the thing about it, we were talking about relationships, and we're not being biased, and I'm not being biased whenever I say what I say. I'm just speaking from experience. I'm not, doing research and telling you what I read. I'm telling you what I know. My standpoint, okay, he at work, he on break. Okay, it's good. I'm glad you at work, bro. I'm glad you tuning in and whatever, but we fresh in a relationship. Him and my sister been together since '97. They got married in 2000. Yeah, they've been together since '97. They've been married since 2000.
Which sister is married to?
My sister Twan.
Noah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's his real name.
Yeah.
You know, I always known as Wayne. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, Wayne's real name. But yeah, what we're talking about. I asked him. I said, "Babe, what are you gonna talk about?" He was like, "Whatever you throw out there, I just give my input." First of all, I just want to start by saying we changed our gear up, so every now and then don't get too comfortable with the Knicks. You don't even know that's his basketball team. I represent Kobe, and you know, I love Black Mamba, and rest in peace to Kobe. And
right now, I'm pushing the Negro leagues.
yeah, he pushed. Yeah, I know that. I know that. My uncle, he's into. But anyway, we're gonna dive right into this, and we're gonna talk about the truth. The truth. I'm waiting for that wedding date. Oh, she waiting for the wedding.
She waiting on the date.
Okay. Just know it's gonna be in November. Why November? That's just the date it was set. But I don't know when, sis. But I know it's sometime in November. Maybe sooner, I don't know, but I'll let you know.
We'll keep you posted. We'll definitely keep you posted.
Well, we're gonna talk about the truth in relationships, honesty, being brutally honest, being honest. Now, what you said earlier, you said the truth hurts.
It does.
And we have been, note to you that every time we come to you guys, it's not just off of the dome. We can have went through something. And I noticed that right before we do our broadcast, we always go through something. But we always come out of it. And that's the inspiration for our topics today. So the inspiration today is honesty. Now, a lot of people don't like the truth. A lot of people don't. I don't know, are they fearful of the truth, or are they fearful that something might change?
I think everybody fears change somewhat. You know, they're not comfortable with change. Me, if I ask you for the truth, again, it's just me. You know, if I ask you for the truth, at that moment, I'm already prepared myself to hear the worst, as well as what the truth may be. The truth don't always have to be a bad thing, but depending on what you're talking about, it could go either way. My thing is, look, tell me the truth. I'd rather hear it and hurt now than be drugged down the street some kind of way and then be bombarded with the surprise mechanism, or you know, you should have known mechanism. No, I don't know anything. I don't know but what you tell me. If you don't tell me, I don't know anything. Just shoot from the hip and give it to me raw, and that way I know how to move.
And it's best to hear the truth from me, or me hear the truth from you, than have to go outside of our relationship and somebody tell me something that he was supposed to tell me, or somebody telling him something that I was supposed to tell him. And then it'll be worse whenever it come back. And you know the truth, but you didn't hear it from the person that you were supposed to hear it from.
Right.
And then when you ask the question, then they act naive to it. That makes it worse. That makes it a whole
Hey, Casey, how you doing? Welcome.
Cases, they are, hey, how you doing, sis? You doing all right? All right. And the truth. Some people don't like the truth. And you know, we women, and I'm going to say this, when I pray, I say, Lord, I need a man that's going to be real with me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I said, God, bless me with a man who's gonna be real with me. You gotta be careful when you ask God for anything.
That's right. You know, God He will give you what you ask for. And again, we all know it may not be at the time you expect it.
Oh.
But when it comes, it's coming.
She asked, Sweet Ariel asked a question. She said, but why is it always an assumption immediately that the truth will be bad?
Come on, mate.
You know, most people already know the answer to that when the truth is being asked. They know the answer to that. And they don't want to have that honesty shared, you know, to their partner, because when they give that truth, if they give that truth, they already know how their partner's gonna feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they already know, and they don't want that hurt. You know, they don't want that hurt to affect the dynamic of their relationship or anything like that. And knowing what that truth is, we can't answer our own question as far as why does this truth have to be painful? Why does it have to be painful to our partner? Because we know we make mistakes. We know we're going to mess up. But why are we messing up? Now that it's brought to the light, why is that thing that we messed up, why didn't we bring it to the light earlier, or at a time where it could be salvaged? It's generally when we do stuff like that, it's always after it's too late, realistically, when it's going to have a different effect on the outcome. It's going to have a different effect because we didn't nip it right away. A lot of people don't know how to say, hey man, look, I got something to tell you. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm that way too. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not that way, but I won't let nothing fester. That's my thing. I'm not going to sit here with something on my mind in 20 minutes that I know that bothering me or that I've done, knowing that she found out about it, it's going to mess her up. So I'm going to handle that kind of quick. You know, I never had a short-term, I don't know what a short-term relationship is. I don't know what that is. People I've dated been with me for years. I'm talking about darn near generations. You know, so I don't know what a short-term relationship is, because I've taken the initiative to try and make it last. If it's meant to last, I'm trying to make it last. But, you know, people that have an agenda of some kind, and it's generally when you're younger. You know, I'm not saying everybody, but younger couples don't mature in a relationship like older couples do, because older couples have been through everything already. They done been through everything. They know what they're gonna do. They know what they're not gonna do. They know what they're gonna accept. They know what they're not gonna accept. That's how come older relationships tend to last longer. Like you think about marriage today, if you're not 28, 29, these marriages is on average is 2.5 years now. And that's not to say that you can't sustain or we can't sustain, but on the average of all the people walking the planet that are married, in particular, that are married, the marriage is being dissolved by the time the baby starts walking and about ready to get out of diapers, which is a rough thing to deal with, because now the kids are affected, you're affected, the family's dynamic is affected. It's a lot of things that's going on, you know, in that dynamic that's, you know, that's really got you mind boggled about small things, by not being honest. If we want children, I would expect her to say, well, Gene, I have X amount of children and I can't produce any children, which we've talked about. We've talked about that. And on the other side of the spectrum, me being older, I say something like, well, you know, I might not want any children. I mean, I would love to have one with you, but At my age, I'm not guaranteed to be here to see the baby graduate high school. Talks we had. You got to have hard talks in a relationship. We don't talk about insurance, burial plots, cemetery plots. We done talked about that stuff in a rapid fashion. We talked about that stuff, and we don't even know if we're gonna get there. We praying that we get there.
I wanna say this too. When you was talking earlier about older people, I got to say this because a lot of times now this is true. Because the statistics say, speaking statistics, but I know a lot of older couples, they're together. Some of them, they're just here.
Yeah.
They're really not in love. They just like, well, I ain't going nowhere, you ain't going nowhere. We done got used to each other. Oh, well, you do your thing and I do mine. But where's the love? Where's the flame? Where's the spark? And then you got other men in relationships, they married, or they with one person, and then they go girl looking at somebody else. And my thing with that is, oh, you just a man. That's a lie. Because if you really and truthfully, they say, well, he a man, he got eyes, he gonna look. Okay, yeah, you got eyes, that's the thing about it, but it's not the looking that's the problem. It's the lust that comes after what you see. Because if you don't have that attention at home, if you're not getting that attention at home, whether you're young, whatever, a hard on is a hard on. Let's just be real. An old man thing get hard just like a young man thing get hard. Okay? Old men think about coochie just like a young man think about coochie. Let's just keep it 100, right?
Keep it 100.
Let's keep it real.
Keep it real.
And hi everybody that's coming in. This is Real Talk with Gene Jessica. So if you don't have a sensitive ear, you're in the right place. But if your ears are sensitive, if your ears is sensitive, if your ears are sensitive, and
you're in the wrong spot.
You're in the wrong spot. Cause we're gonna talk about some real stuff. Real stuff.
That's for sure.
I mean real stuff. I see my classmate, my girl, my homie, Majestic.
Hey Teresa, how you doing? Welcome.
And she said, people are so quick to give up and not give the marriage/relationship time to mature. Communication is very key to it. And see, I'm glad you said, because we talked about that 2 episodes ago. This is actually episode number 3.
Number 3. This
is the 3rd episode, and you right on point. A lot of people like to give up too quick because why? People want a popcorn relationship. And even when popping a bag of popcorn, you ain't gonna get all the kernels popped.
You sure?
You're gonna have at least 10, 5 months. So you're gonna have at least 5 kernels that are not popped. And that's not all of them. Even though the popcorn is good, it's not all the way done. And just like people say, well, you can't put a time frame on. You can't put a time frame on. Because we were asking a question about how soon, before either you propose or you get married or whatever. It all depends on the individual.
Yeah.
It really, to be honest, you can't put no time frame on. But she's right. A lot of people do give up too quick.
They do.
Now, if it's something that what we do, we talk. We talk. When I mean we talk it out. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care what time of day or night it is. If it's bothering me, hey, baby, I need to talk. But get the sleep out of our house. What's up? Or he be like, we need to talk about something. We're gonna talk about this thing. Communication. Or sometimes I don't know what to say. He be like, babe, what's wrong? I can't say nothing. Because you can see it on my face. How I feel. If I'm mad, you're going to see it. If I'm happy, you're going to see it. So I'm not good at lying. Okay. He's over there. He said, baby, you're not a good liar. I said, I'm not trying to lie.
I did say that.
He said, you're not a good liar.
You're not a good liar.
I said,
Stop that.
I said, I can't lie. And her sharing, sunshine, sis, how you doing, sis? And communication is key in any relationship, and I totally agree with that. And Barbara, and and I know we it's a thing about being honest. And just like Sweet Oreo has said, she said, why do people always have to assume it has to be something bad? Because sometimes, it all depends. on the dynamics of your relationship. I'm gonna say the dynamics of your relationship because everybody's relationship is not the same.
Right.
So don't take our advice.
And we made that clear.
Right.
Every episode.
Right.
Do
Please
not take
don't
our
take
advice.
our advice because this is not therapeutic. We are not therapists.
That's right.
God knows I'm not.
This is for the bit. This more or less is just an open forum for us to tell, you how we feel, how we deal with things. Well, the way we deal with things may not work for you. Mm-mm. So please don't do what we do. Yeah. You sit down with your partner, figure it out. Figure it out. Mm-hmm. For us, it hasn't been what I would call difficult. It has not been difficult. It has been challenging. Right. But it has not been difficult because every time she needs to speak, she know I'm going to listen. Every time I need to speak, she wants to know what's wrong. She wants to know. So we in tune with each other emotionally enough to say, hey, something's off. We need to get that right. And we don't wait all day to do it. We don't wait all night to do it. We don't wait 20 minutes. We jump on that thing right away. Again, that works for us. That works for us. That don't work for everybody else. So please do not take our advice because it's not that type of party. Right. It's not. What works for you might not work for us. So again, we do not want you to think that we're being therapeutic or psychologists or anything like that. We're just telling you things that we talk about in depth, and we can get solace from it because it works for us.
Now, y'all see me with my head down. I'm looking at my laptop because I'm looking at your comments because I can't see it on the screen. I'm nearsighted. So I'm looking at the comments on my laptop. So I'm being engaged. I'm engaging with y'all. So I'm trying to engage with y'all while y'all talk to us.
Welcome, Barbara. We see you. Mm-hmm. How you doing?
Yeah, and she was the one that says that my people are so quick to give up. And the thing about it, any relationship is just like a house. Whenever you build in a house, you can't build a house without a foundation. You got to have a foundation, and the foundation has to be sturdy.
It has to be solid. Darn sure has to be solid. If your foundation is got a lump or bump here or there, you can expect a whole lot of things that spill. Mm-hmm. It's going to trickle. It's going to continue to run. You got to have a solid foundation. It's got to be solid. And I know, people been telling me and telling people that I know about my partners, getting negative things to me. And I'm like, man, that was the person you knew. If there's any solace or truth to it, that's the person you knew. I said, I don't know that person. I don't know who you're talking about. Because with me, she's different. So, and I'm quite sure she's going to hear some things about me. I ain't been no saint all my life. But that dude don't exist today. So, if you want to waste your breath, you waste your breath. It's all good. Ain't nobody going to separate us but us. Not the devil, not nobody else's words, or anything like that. And that is not the goal at this moment to separate.
Right. Now, when we was talking about foundation, this is what I do. Sometimes I know what to say right off the bat. What I want to express to him, sometimes I know exactly what to say. But for the most part, when I don't know what to say, what do I always do?
You come out and you cry. You cry to try to get it out. Or you try to explain. You do try to explain it.
And I do, but what did I do this morning? I pray.
Yeah, you do.
I ask God to give me the words to say to him because words have power.
They do.
Words have power. Words could either move that person towards you
or away from
you.
Yeah.
Your words, you can cause a curse on yourself or you can cause a blessing. Blessing and cursing. But the thing about it, which one? So I said, Lord, give me the words to say to him. Because if something is bothering me or something is bothering you, we gotta ask God for guidance. Because really, that's the foundation.
That's the foundation.
That's the foundation. And she says, this is what Barbara said. Don't allow anyone to come to me about my husband. Look, I'ma tell you about this chick right here. Now, Barbara Johnson do not play about her. She really don't. and I can say that I call her my sis because I was married to her brother. But she's a woman of God. She's a prophet.
Okay.
She's a woman of God.
Well, keep us in prayer then.
She's a woman of God.
Keep us in prayer. I ain't running from none of that.
And she don't play when it comes to hers and hers alone. She would beat you down with the word.
It ain't no whooping worse than that one.
She'll get you. Now, Barbara, she's a good person. She really is. She's sweet. But they don't play. They don't play. And she said, don't come to her about her. See, ain't nobody per se came to me about him. Ain't nobody per se came to me and told me anything about him.
I stay to myself.
Right.
I do.
And even at that, I don't think they want to try to. See, when it comes to me, yeah, I feel about myself. And like what he said, you know, I felt some kind of way when I heard that. I did. But then I thought about it. If I'm not his type and they knew I wasn't his type, why aren't they with him? Why you ain't got them?
You get them crickets back there?
Right. Why are they not with him though? Why they with you? Why they not doing this? Besides me and you, why they not doing this? Because it wasn't meant for them. What God has for you is for you and nobody else. I don't hate whatever God bless you with. God bless you. That's your blessing. Maybe you can handle it. Because a lot of times we want God to bless us with what looks like, what somebody else got looks good, but you don't know what they had to go through to get that.
That's right.
I had to go through straight hell just for me to be in this.
She did.
And I went, and in this relationship, I had to go through so much. I went through so much before I even got to him. Matter of fact, last year, and we testified about this, June of last year, he saw me. And I was in no way, form, or fashion looking the way I do now. I mean, my hair is still kind of messed up, but my face was small. I was skinny. I was really sick. And that was a month before I went into the hospital. I had many strokes. I had double mini stroke back to back. I was in a stressful situation. And I'm going to say situation because that's exactly what it was. It was a situation because it was always an issue.
What's up, Reggie? Welcome, bro.
Oh, Reggie. Okay. But yeah, but see, we talk about everything. If you was to be a fly on the wall, you probably get tired because we talk a lot.
We do.
We talk a lot. We talk a lot.
And the thing about it is, they might think they be getting some information, but they don't know we talking code.
Right.
We talking code.
And I just, and it amazes me. Since it was put on my heart to do this, I said, baby, let's do a broadcast. Let's do a podcast, really. Let's do this segment. And it's like, every time we get ready to do something comes up. Don't you notice that? Something comes up.
Every single time.
Every time. It's not to break us, but a lot of times we get tested with what we say. Because sometimes you can get tested. You can say one thing, we say one thing, just like we talking to the people out there. We're going to get tested with the very thing that we say.
Yeah.
You know that.
For sure.
We'll get tested. And I just know that I'm comfortable with him to the point where I can just talk about anything without fear. without doubt, without question. I told him today, I can be right here and you can be across the street. I won't have to worry about nothing. Because I trust you. I'm not saying I'm watching you like the song. So every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching. No, it ain't that. No. Because I trust the God in him. That's a big one. I trust the God that's in him. I trust the man that he is. Not the words that he said to me, but his actions spoke. His actions spoke louder than anything that he could have ever said to me. And I'm enjoying this ride. Yeah, we got some bumps. Every relationship has a bump.
Cynthia Carmichael, what's good, lady?
Hey, how you doing, Cynthia? All right. But yeah, every relationship has bumps. And anything else? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's something else that you want to say concerning what I'm saying. And we're talking about honesty, and we're talking about the truth. You know, I used to hear somebody say, if you want the truth, ask a man. What do you think about that?
I don't know what person told you that, but you're not gonna get that from no man unless he's a stand-up guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Chris, man.
Everybody's not Darren Little, what's good, baby boy?
Yeah.
You know, everybody not a stand-up dude. I mean, I tell her all the time, you know, I wasn't always the dude that I am today. You know, it has nothing to do with age or anything like that. It's just that when you take enough lumps in your life, you hit enough hills in your life, you get tired of running uphill. You know, it's so much easier to run downhill. Make things easy for yourself. So I don't have time, you know, for all the nonsense and garbage that we know men generally put women through, or hell, you put yourself through it too. See, that's the part that you forget. You stressing her out, but that's coming from you. And watching her go through hell is because of you. So, you know, you just change a lot of things for the sake of peace, man. I mean, look here. I love my kids, man. I love my kids. I'll throw all of them in front of a bus for my peace. That's just the truth. And no, I'm not a heartless man. I've never been a heartless man. Anybody that know me know I'm not a mean guy. You never heard about me having a whole lot of fights and shooting at people and all that stuff. That's not to say it never happened. I'm just saying you never heard it. Because I keep to myself a lot of times. But I'll throw my kids in front of a darn bus before I lose my peace. And that's just real talk. Especially at this time of my life, you know, there's a pattern that I've learned over time. From birth to 20, you're a knucklehead, you're gonna run into some bumps, you're gonna do some idiotic things that you probably either gonna regret or learn major lessons from. From 20 to 40, you're trying to prepare for your future when you get older. From 40 to 60, if you're fortunate to make it, because we are not promised the next second, we are not promised that. So I live my life like that. I passed 40 20 years ago, I'm going into year 61.
What's up, niece?
I know as soon as this podcast is over, if not before, God could call me home. I know that. So I live with the reality that me doing this podcast is me doing this podcast could be my last thing we share together.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna treat you or mislead you any kind of way for you to feel some kind of way and I feel guilty about it when I have to answer for it in the afterlife. So I'm just trying to treat people according to the way I want to be treated. It doesn't make me better than you. This suffices for me. That's it. Go ahead, baby. We'll see what this is.
But like y'all, those of y'all that know me, I'm pretty laid back in a way. about certain things. And peace is everything. And whenever me and Gene got together, I was already content. Because I made up in my mind, I said, well, God, I'm not going to go through this again. I'm not going to go through this again because I done been hurt. I done been through so much, and I'm, quite frankly, I'm tired. And when I made up in my mind to be content, that's when, Gene came along. And that, my peace means a lot to me. It really means a lot to me, being at peace. But to have peace in a relationship, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And a lot of times we mistake our peace. We sacrifice our peace for, how can I say, complacency. Sometimes we can, just for the sake of having somebody. I'd rather be at peace alone than be in turmoil. But a lot of times we get desperate, and that happened to me. We get desperate because we want somebody, and we just sacrifice all our peace, all that peace, whatever. I put you on the back burner. I'm gonna get you later. I just wanna, just wanna have somebody. I just wanna say I got somebody. Me and him hold hands, and we act like we happy, and people see us on the outside, and they're like, "Oh, y'all such a cute couple." But those that really have a seeing eye, they know something is wrong. They know something is wrong. Now, I ain't gonna necessarily say what he said about throwing my kids on the bus. But he those of y'all that know him, y'all know Tweet too. So, those of y'all that really know him, y'all know him. Y'all know him.
Yep.
But I will say this man has really, and I'm gonna say this in front of everybody. This man has really been a pillar for me, because I came from a whole lot of hurt. I mean, a whole lot of hurt. And for him to be as patient with me as he is, not only patient, he's forthcoming but gentle at the same time. And not only is he gentle, but he's brute. He's brute. He's very blunt. And sometimes we need it from a male or female, whether it's a guy or whether it's a female, whether she's blunt or whether he's blunt. But we're both honest with each other. We're both honest.
You have to be, I just told her this last night, as long as it's coming from a place of love, if it's coming from a place of love.
Hey, ask me. I'm gonna let my phone. Hey, y'all. Hey, and then, because you have some trash in here. Oh my God. My cousin, I got some trash over my head. She's talking about this head. My cousin Pam. Hey, what's up, Pam? My cousin Pam Avery. She said I got some trash over my head.
Come on, Pam. Come on now. You gotta stop this. Y'all gotta stop abusing my NBA gear, man. Let's be clear. I'm a diehard Knicks fan. Let's be clear. Knicks. All my life, I'm a Knicks fan. But I pay respect to the legend. Kobe was a legend. I didn't do Magic. I damn sure never gonna do LeBron. I didn't do Kareem. I didn't do any Laker great. But that Kobe dude, Kobe was different. That's what this one is about. Respect.
But you know what?
You will never find me with another NBA team except the Knicks. Never. So cut me a little slack, sister. Just cut me a little bit of slack.
Hey, that was my. Hey, one thing about this cuz right there.
I'm just saying. Just cut a brother a little slack. You know what I mean? I'm from Brooklyn. I'm a Knicks fan.
She ain't gonna do that.
Just cut me a little slack.
She ain't gonna do that.
You know what I mean? Come on.
She Pam.
You her cousin?
She ain't gonna do that.
Just cut me a little slack, sister soldier.
She ain't gonna do that.
I'm saying.
She ain't gonna do that.
Come on, man.
Not for me.
Cut the king a little slack.
She ain't gonna do that. She ain't gonna do that. Nah, that ain't her blood.
Warriors. Look, man.
Kareem
Steph
blood.
Curry used to get his hair cut right beside me. Right beside me. Same barbershop. Daryl Curry, Muggsy Bogues, Steph Curry, and Seth got their hair cut in the same barbershop with me 25 years ago. Same barbershop. Me and his dad bowled together in Charlotte against each other many a nights. Many a night. I love the kid. I love the kid. Oh, I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a Kobe fan. Let's get that straight. I see the Lakers is trash. I'm with you 2 billion%. I can't stand Luka. LeBron James ought to go home and let the little kids play. He's 75 years old, still shooting ball. Look here, man. He needs to sit his butt down. I agree with you 5,000%. But just cut a brother a little slack. It's a little Kobe love. See, it don't even say Lakers. See, it don't say Lakers. It says legend. See? Might have cut my face back. It says legend. Cut a brother a little slack is all I'm saying. We'll cover that up for you. How about that? I mean, just cut a brother a little slack. It's about Kobe. It ain't about the bum ass Lakers. I'm with you on that. Just cut a brother a little slack, okay? That's all I'm saying. And I see Darren Little. Do not try to get this hat, Darren. Leave this hat alone. I am not bringing this hat to Washington Park. You will never see this hat on my head. That's a memento. Paying homage to Kobe. And Kobe alone. That's it. Oh, I got a news flash too. If you're in the Laurinburg area, my nephew's name is Devin Hennigan. I'm quite sure quite a few of you people know him. Somebody went down to the McIntosh Apartments and stole his car. He got his keys. They stole the damn car. Come on now, don't let me catch you, bro. That's all I'm saying. Do not let me catch you. Now I don't know what he might do, but if I catch you, that's not gonna be cute. So please just, even though I know it's a waste of breath, return the damn car.
This is real.
Yeah. This is real talk.
Okay, anybody got anything else they want to say? This right here, look, it is what it is. Let me see that no come out. Let me see. Okay, how about this? Let's switch on the count of three. Take this off my head. 1, 2, 3, bam. Y'all see that? No, how about that?
How about that?
How about that?
How about that? Do that work for you.
What about Carolina? Well, I like them boys. Look, I love my cousin because one thing about my cousin, she straight up. She straight up. I love my cousin. She cool. She real good. And he said, yeah, I love you, Jessica. I love you too.
What'd she say?
She said, yeah, I love you, Jessica. Now that's some real trash.
Wow. Oh, you being real brutal over there.
I told you.
Damn.
Look, how far?
Yeah, I love Magic Johnson. That was my favorite player. I love Magic.
But now,
Pam said that's some real trash. Go Duke.
Yeah, Duke.
Duke can suck ass. Carolina went up in that ass. Remember that?
Okay, are we talking about relationships or we talking
about anything. This is real talk. It's anything.
But
it's anything. The forum is open.
Well, go ahead, talk.
I mean, I'm just going off this comment.
Well, go ahead.
She said, "Now that's some real trash."
I'll let y'all have that.
Well, I'm done with it.
I'll let y'all have that.
Where were you at when I came back, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Where were you?
I don't even remember. I don't. I don't. I don't remember.
Any questions or comments? Any questions or comments? Baby girl do not want to talk about hoops. She want to talk about scholarship. So any questions or comments, anything we can bring to the table, or that you can bring to the table that we can spit a little game. Who's Nikki P. James? Welcome.
Oh, yeah. That's Barbara's sister. What's up, Nikki? What's up, Nikki? Hey, Tashkila. How y'all doing? We have to stay on the subject due to... The reason why I said we have to stay on the subject is because a lot of times, you know, ever since I had that mini stroke, I forget what I say sometimes. And if I'm talking about anything, and I can be in a conversation, and if I get sidetracked, or if you start talking about something else, yeah, I lose it. That's just, you know, just being real. So, anything concerning relationship, maybe you can pick it back up. If anybody could comment about relationships or whatever, because I seriously don't remember. I don't.
Somebody said they miss you on there.
Oh yeah, Tashkila. Now Tashkila, I'm gonna tell you a story about Tashkila. We was in 9th grade. I come straight from, well, I went to Sycamore Lane 2 years and then I went to college. She comes straight from she went to Shaw Middle School. Anyway, Scotland, 9th grade year. I was determined I wasn't gonna have no friends. Cause I've been picked in the middle school, except when I was at college. But she was the first person who came to me. She said, "Hi, my name is Tashkila," and I was like, I gave her this look like, so I don't care. I don't care who you is. I didn't want no friends. And for 4 straight days, every day she kept saying, "Hi, how you doing? Hi." You know, because people have been so mean to me and stuff like that, and I didn't want to say nothing to her. But one long story short, me and her became friends, and she was my best friend in high school. She made sure I did my classwork, because I didn't really do want to go to school. If it wasn't for the fact that I was a marching man, she the one got me in track. I didn't want to do nothing. She ran track. She wanted me to run track with her. And it did up to the time she had her first child. We've always been real close, real cool. And yes. Oh well, Pam, look, you take care of yourself, baby. You gotta work tonight. You be safe. Whatever you do, you be safe, okay? And just know that I love you, and I hope to see you again real soon.
Make sure I get my 15 cents.
I hope that I see you. Yeah. And but Tashkila, I became friends with her and her mom. Bless her heart. Rest in peace, Miss Joyce. Her mom, I loved her, and her brothers and her sisters, you know. And she's from New York.
Oh really?
Tashkila. Yeah, and let me just see if I can. Hey girl, hey, yeah. Nikki, you still on here? That's Victoria and Veronica's auntie, Barbara and her and their sisters. And they, like I said, they ain't gonna talk junk to you.
You know,
They're not gonna talk junk to you unless you do something back there.
well, I don't think they'll be talking no junk. I don't talk to nobody.
No, I'm not talking about you per se. They're the type of people they're quiet. They don't bother nobody.
Oh, so they like me?
And kind of like that. And you see how Victoria is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. So I keep telling her that she don't believe me. She don't believe when I say Victoria's just like you. She don't believe me. But we're talking about relationships. We're talking about honesty. We're talking about being honest. We're talking about all types of things with relationships. We didn't even get to the raw part yet. That's one part. We didn't even get to the raw part.
Let's get to it.
We talking about the rawness. We had this. I had this conversation with my mama, and we talked about this earlier.
Oh Lord, this was funny as hell. Go ahead and tell about Big Mama now. You
Mama said, Jessica, you you need to go make sure you all right. Make sure you take care of your health. Make sure you don't go to that case. You know, I'm dealing with sciatic nerve. Make sure you take care of your health, not only in the bed. She said it come out her mouth. I said, well, mama is a proven fact that the more sex you have, the longer you live.
Oh, God. Boy, I was not ready for that conversation, I'm telling you.
You should have seen his face.
I looked at her mama like,
He held his head down and shame like, oh, God. I'm the only man in this house. Lie. He act like he got in trouble.
man, look.
That was too funny. I said, well, mama, they say the most sex you had. She said, well, you trying to tell me I need to go out there? I said, no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I said, and then she had somebody else. She said, well, it is good for your health, though. So, and,
I try to get visual out of my head, man. Big mama getting down at 66 years old. I try to get rid of that visual quick.
And they said, mama is right. Yeah, and she is right. She is right. She said, don't just take care of your health in the bed. Because if you want to be honest with me, what they say on you the one, the boom boom room? The boom boom room be boom boom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, put your hand up. Put your hand up. Let's be real. Y'all see me smiling and happy. Y'all see this glow on my face. I done got 5 shades lighter. You see it? It is the white, the knock me about Caucasian. I'm about to be, and next thing y'all see me, I'm gonna be a white chick for real.
Somebody. You didn't see the thumbs up over there? I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah. I ain't doing it by myself, I'll tell you that. Y'all, when I tell you, it doesn't.
This is real talk with Gene.
It's just, this is real talk, and we're gonna keep it 100.
I'll be busting her ass.
He do. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, we have great chemistry. You know, I'm gonna try to keep it as professional as can. We gonna keep it real, but I'm gonna try to keep this professional. We have great chemistry. I'm gonna just leave it like that.
The comeback is good.
I don't think they seen them thumbs, baby. I do not think they seen them thumbs.
You have to go. No, gotta go. Y'all have a good night. Gotta go. Okay, Nikki. All right, Nikki.
Nikki.
Yeah, because
take
she
care,
goes
lady.
to work in the morning. All right.
I need my 15
care.
cents from you too.
You take care of yourself. Don't pay him no attention. But you take care of yourself. And
Somebody trying to come on.
Who's that trying to come on? Somebody trying to come on?
Somebody Adams. I can't see the name.
This is
Brenda.
Brenda. This is Brenda Adams. Yeah, that's Brenda Adams here. Yeah. And look, if y'all ever want to be not a contestant, if y'all ever want to come in and chime in or be on the on the broadcast, just press the thing and we'll accept you. He can see it better than I can. But if you ever want to get on, if you have a input that you want to say or anything that you want to say, just come on in and say what you got to say. Because we listening. But yeah, we at the raw part because we were talking about it's real and raw. That's what we're talking about. Real in-depth. It's in-depth conversation. That's what we do.
Yep.
And it's enlightful and inspirational. But as far as that goes, that part, yeah, that's another part of it. 2 people say that's not everything. No, it might not be everything, but that's like the seal to the cat.
It's the binding tie.
Yeah.
It's the binding tie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can be sad with each other, get a good romp in, and it doesn't solve everything, but it makes it easier to communicate.
bust a nut, shut the hell up.
You know, so
hey sis.
I mean,
Go ahead. I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. I want to hear what's in your heart.
what's in my
What's
heart?
on your mind?
What's on my mind right now?
Yeah.
Getting the hell off this camera.
Getting off the camera.
Getting off this camera.
And see, like I said, this right here this is how we are in real life. We love each other. We talk about everything, and whatever disagreement that we have, we
talk about it, man. Look, you know, it's not rocket science, man. It's really not. At least not for me. It's not rocket science. If you have an issue, if I do something and I see it in her face, I ask her right away, "What's the matter?" She might not want to tell me. I'm persistent, man. I don't want this woman upset about nothing that's so minuscule that's gonna cause me to leave or cause her to leave me. I don't want that. We mature enough to sit down, break down, dissect, you know, everything that we going through at that moment. I don't want to wait 15, 20 minutes later for her to think about other things that could be added to the problem. I just do not want that. I want to go ahead, nip this in the bud, get it out of the way, and not worry about it no more. You know, once we sweep it onto the dustpan, I'm done with it.
that's it.
You know, so I don't know about nobody else. You know, a lot of dudes run because they got side pieces and all that kind of stuff. You know, and all that kind of stuff. I want to make her feel better. Then I want to go knock her box sideways and just make her smile and all that kind of stuff. We gonna get back on path. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Brenda said, grown for assault. You know,
Yeah,
right.
that's what we gonna do.
Shoot.
We gonna talk. We gonna get right. We gonna smooch. We gonna bang each other guts out. And then we gonna go to sleep. We gonna have, but when we go to sleep, all is forgiven. It ain't nothing to be upset about. Nothing to be worked all up about. None of that. We gonna do what we do to make it work. That's what we gonna do. You know, I'm not sitting here waiting to drag nothing out for no extended period of time, hoping and wishing and praying that we on good terms. I'm gonna make sure we on good terms.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it out either way.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk it out either way. However we deal with it. However we deal with it, that's how we deal with it. And you bring grown folks talk, and this is grown folks talk.
Yeah, that's what we'll do for sure.
And
Well, this music so soothing.
it is. It's called smooth jazz.
Yeah.
It's called smooth jazz.
Is it an individual track or is it
It's a whole like 5 hour long. It's an instrumental. So, anybody got any comments or anything that you want to throw into the pot? Don't be ashamed, because one thing about me, I'm a real person. Yeah, we go to church. I play at church, and I love God, and I believe in God, and I believe in everything about God. But I believe in being real.
for sure?
Because there is a scripture in John chapter 4, verse 24. He said, God is a spirit. That means a spirit runs. He's a spirit. He's an all-knowing spirit. God is a spirit, so that means he's everywhere. He sees what you're doing. He knows what you're thinking. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. And the truth means be real with yourself, first of all. Be real with yourself. We real about ourselves. Don't I get horny?
You get horny.
Don't you get horny?
For sure.
I would jump him like a tiger. I would jump on him like a bear cat. You hear me?
Indeed.
But guess what? At the end of the day, we happy. We happy. And that's how it is. Oh God. You know. And some people say, oh my God, you're doing a little bit too much. And ain't nobody say that here. But this is real talk. When we say real talk, that's what it is. It's real talk. So, and
What did you just read? What did you just read?
No. I ain't just reading nothing. I was just looking at some of the ones that I watched.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, in a relationship, like if you have differences, D'Angelo had a song from his first album. Y'all know the Brown Sugar album. It's called All Right. And basically in the song it said, we have a disagreements. We're not gonna see eye to eye, but it's all right. It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, and the hook said, all right, everything is gonna be all right, and it's gonna be all right, because he can say something to me, or I can say something to him that don't sound quite right, but we're not gonna let it linger to where it first into a sore, and the sore unattended gets infected, and then after that, then it becomes unbearable. We're never gonna let it get there. And if it's something that, if I feel like it's something that's lacking, which is not, but if I feel like something is lacking, I'm gonna talk to him about it. I ain't gonna talk to nobody else about what's lacking in my relationship. And that's another thing. Keep other folks out your business.
Mm-hmm.
Spell that. B-I-D-N-E-Z-Z, business. Keep other folks out your business. Come on, church. Keep other folks out your business.
I told them what episode 1 and 2. Keep God in it. Keep family, friends, and everybody else out your relationship.
Now, unless it's danger, unless it's trauma and they see it, I'm not talking about just cheating. I'm talking about like physically abusing, and if they see it and if they sense it, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about little, like we have those disagreements and I'll go run to somebody else. But me and him, we talk about, and he don't like this, and then all of a sudden they're gonna feel a certain way towards him, and then when me and him make up, they still gonna feel that way. Or he says something, he gonna say something to somebody else, and then they gonna feel a certain way about me, and me and him made it. Now all of a sudden we made enemies with people that we don't know.
Right.
We made enemies and didn't know we were enemies.
Yeah, it's big like that.
All because of this.
That pink tornado.
All because of that. And
you gotta keep people out of it.
yeah, and Dolores McNeil, Francis. Hey, Mother Francis, that's all. Okay, my brother's wife, my sister-in-law, that's his mother-in-law. Hey, Mother, she's an apostle. Apostle Francis, how you doing? She's down to earth. I want to meet you one day. I haven't met her yet. But that's my brother's mother-in-law. They don't say in-law, they say mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law.
Yeah, it's good to see your name, but I love to see your face. We sitting here having real talk with Gene Jessica, and she's very insightful because I talked with her on the phone. She's very insightful. But look, we talking about raw conversation right now. I'm not gonna change up the topic because like people get on. I'ma keep it 100. I love this man, and I'm on him like wild rice. You hear me? I respect him. First of all, I respect him. That's the thing about it. My bishop talks about this. A man loves a woman, but a woman should respect her man. Because it says it in the Bible, in the book of Ephesians. And the book, you got the book of Galatians, and you got the book of Ephesians. You got when he said, men, love your wives as Christ loved the church and then giving himself for it. Because you will adorn your wife. A woman that adorns herself, but a man will make sure, she's adorned. But at the end of that chapter, it says, women, see to it that you reverence your husband. See, we're in the process of getting married. I'm his fiance, he's my fiance. I'm not just his fiance alone, he's my fiance too, but he asked me to marry him. So, yeah, he asked me to marry him. If you're not gonna be, whatever Beyonce said, that's what he did. He put a ring on. But like I said, what did you say? I said he put a ring on it. And we're in the process of getting married. We haven't really set the date yet, but we're going forth and we're going to get married because he saw me. He told me, he asked me, will you marry me? All the crap that I can come with. Will you marry me? He said, will you? He didn't just say, Jessica, everything that came with me. He said, will you marry me? He didn't know what was behind it, but he knew that it was going to be a task. He knew that it was going to be a task. He knew that it was going to be a challenge, but he asked me to marry him. And that's another thing. When you ask, when they ask you, you got to know.
That's a lot clear. Hello.
Hey. And you got to know what you're getting into with who you're getting into it with.
For sure.
Some people like, well, I got to be with this person a certain amount of years. It don't matter how long, look, your time, your date, however it goes. However long it takes for you is fine. But a lot of times people move fast and I get that. But we moved with the connection, not just the feeling, because we were connected spiritually. He went with me to church the first time. I asked him, I didn't have to beg him. I said, will you go to church with me? He said, sure. Now, how many times somebody gonna say sure to you? How often is that? How rare is that somebody said, I'll go to church with you? You know? And he was concerned about my church life, is not just church life, but my relationship with God too, because we need that in this relationship. In any relationship, we need God, we need God, we need God, we need God, we need him. And that's how I said, Lord, help me to be the woman that you need for me to be for him, not the woman that he wants me to be. Not the woman that I want to be, but the woman that you want me to be. And Lord, help him to be the man that he needs to be for you first. Because he gets the instruction from you. And God gives the man instruction. And the man leads his wife, his woman. That's only if he's getting instruction from God now. If he's getting instruction from anybody else. No, the Bible does.
Don't expect you to be no fool.
Right, because the Bible does say, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. And ungodly not just say people, you know what I'm saying? People just running around and hanging around with anybody else. And you know, the spirits who travel.
Welcome, Gracie.
That's my cousin, Gracie. Hi. Oh, yes. I haven't had. But we're just having real in-depth, real conversation, raw conversation and stuff like that. Now, we're not talking about our sex life per se, because, just discreet. Ain't nobody business. But I will say this. It's good that you and your mate have downtime together, quality time together. That time is more important. Y'all time, there's nothing wrong with me time when it's necessary. But we're always together and we're always in tune with each other and things like that. And I'm just looking to see what was on. Oh, Cedric's on.
All right, cuz, I see you, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the comments and look at the camera at the same time, because I can't see what's up there, but I have to look down here. But we was talking about, and earlier I was talking about the video that I saw with a woman that she was cheating on her husband. Her husband didn't know that he was cheating on her, but come to find out that the guy that he was going to work for, that's who she was cheating on him with.
That's a hell of a story.
That's there. And then the guy did not know, because he asked her, was she single, instead of her saying, well, I am married. She told him she wasn't married. He said, are you married? Are you single? She was like, yes, pretty much. She lied. So the husband had to find out the hard way. And the man that she lied to, he didn't know that. And they said they had been together for a whole week. She still didn't tell him he was married. And he asked the man one question, have you and her been intimate? He said yes. So she been married to this man for 8 years. She been married to this man for 8 years. And this man she met only a week ago, she done gave it up to him.
That's crazy. So my question to ladies, okay, it's pretty much for single men. I can't speak for married men because some of them are not married. They're married, but they're not married. If you know what I mean. But for single women or how should I put it? Committed women, somebody that's either a fiance or either married. Let's talk about the women. You go out here and you have an extramarital affair. Do you think it's wrong not to put your cards on the table with a dude? Because see, dudes don't care like a lot of women do. See, we're not on them. You stroking our ego. So if you come in to give us a little nookie nook or whatever, if you come in to do that with us, we don't care whether you're married or not. Most men don't. So do you think it's fair to a man that you got genuine interest in when you shouldn't either way, but you got genuine interest in him and you're married and he's single? Do you think it's fair to him not to tell him you're married?
You asking them for?
I'm asking them because most men don't tell them they're married when they're married anyway. They don't tell that truth. It's hard for them to tell that truth and still be able to conquer the mission per se. And I'm talking about the ones that's out there in the world like that, you know, slinging their little booties or whatever. Hey, Monica Washington, welcome. You know, but you know, things like that. Do you think if you're a married woman but you want extracurricular activities out here on the side, you meet a dude, which most dudes don't care. Like I said, most dudes don't care if you stroking his ego. He wants to get the box anyway. But do you think it's fair, because you got genuine interest in that man, do you think it's fair for you not to tell him that you married? Input, baby?
Well, I'm glad you asked me. If you're a married woman, first of all, you're married. If you're married and with your husband, let's get this straight. If you're married, some people like, well, I've been separating him and getting the book, but she's still married. Hold on, let me square this up right quick. If you're married to someone, because I had this happen to me. I had genuine interest in a person. And they was married. But they did not necessarily. I said, I didn't know whether you were married. They said, well, we'll talk about that. You know? I thought that they were talking about they were separated. You know what I'm saying? But come to find out that him and his wife, they wasn't seeing eye to eye. They was losing whatever was spot they was losing, but they were still together.
Right.
So I cut that out immediately. Because I don't do that.
Right.
I don't do that. I'm talking about, yeah, this happened. This happened. But as far as a married woman, it's not fair. I don't think it's fair to the single guy. I don't think it's fair to the single guy, because she's putting him in danger. She's putting him in a bad situation. And not only that, it's gonna mess his view up. His view, not his view didn't change. Like, he be like, dog, you know what I'm saying? She didn't tell me that she was married. She's a nice looking woman. And then when I thought she appeared to be nice, but then all of a sudden I found out she married. And now I got feelings for a married woman. She came in here, and you know, like he said about men, like their ego stroke.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, as a kid, you're trying to do every woman you can. When you're an adult, that kind of slows down because people are looking for something serious. But if he can have his ego struck, he gonna get it struck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just the reality of life. You know, we like our ego struck. If a woman shows interest and it look like it's gonna be some extracurricular activity, we allowing it to go down because see, we the hunters.
Right, but if you the hunter, but if you got what you hunted for.
If you got what you hunted for.
If you got what you hunted for, why the hell you hunting for something else?
But see, that's again, this question was to the women. We know what the dudes do. We all know what they do. We talk about what the women may do.
Now the women
because as you know, we always stereotyped. We always stereotype.
of course.
I ain't never had to play that game. I ain't never have to worry about obtaining a woman. I never had to do that. You know what I mean? So for me, I watched my dad. I watched my granddad. My granddad was a little loose, but when he got himself together, he was good. He was a pretty decent man. You know what I mean? I had men that I could look up to as far as when it came to their woman. I had somebody I could look up to. A lot of us in our culture, we don't have that. But on the other side of that, my sister also had that same role model. And she ain't never cheated on her husband. Her and her husband ain't together now because he cheated on her. You know what I'm saying? They got 5 kids. You know what I mean? They got 4 kids. We have 4 kids. She never cheated on him. He cheated on her. Okay? I don't know what her input was on that happening. You know what I mean? Because you got something that just cheat, then you got something that can be pushed to cheat. Women don't believe you can push a man. Yes, you can. Your negative energy will push any man. And I'm not saying she's not.
Right.
You can push him.
Yeah.
It don't make it right.
Right. It don't. And it really don't.
It don't make it right.
But this is the thing about it. You can push a woman or a man.
Yeah, you can push him.
Can push the negative energy, like somebody nagging all the time. A man that's always abusive. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can do that. But this is the thing about it. You can push him to cheat, but then whenever y'all work things out, let's just say you go out there, you cheat, then y'all want to make amends or something like that. Then, but the other person you cheated with, now they out there in their field.
Yeah.
They out there in their field. You left in there, I'm sorry. It was just a momentary thing. I made a mistake. They always say, I made a mistake. I didn't mean to do that. Now they out there hanging in their feelings because every time you have sex and you slam and jam at somebody else, and that's another spirit that's been attached to you and that you attach to your spirit. So that's when it becomes a soul tie.
Yeah.
Now you got these different soul ties out here.
Yeah.
And now you and your husband trying to work it out. That's why they got movies called Fatal Attraction.
And I think just from personal experience, I think that's harder for the female because women are emotional creatures. If a dude is treating her halfway decent and he stroke her the way she wants to be stroked, but yet he got another woman, that really messed up that woman. That woman is messed up. She becomes. I mean, now if she got any gumption about herself because she hurt, she gonna stalk that man. She ain't gonna let him have no peace. She may even kill that man. This is why I say, look, you was good where you were before we met. I know damn well I was good where I was at. When we decided, okay, give this a shot, what's the first thing I told you? I can't have no outside agitators. We either gonna ride or we ain't gonna ride. One of the two. Because
and it wasn't all on you too, so don't just say I'm the same way too.
Yeah, you are.
You like I don't want no outside, no, I don't either.
Right.
I don't either. Because I told God the next nigga that hurt me, I'm gonna hurt him. And I meant that. I meant that.
See,
I meant that.
Me, I'm too old. And I'm not an old guy. I'm only 60. I'm not an old guy. I'm just saying I'm too old for that yo-yo roller coaster type stuff. I ain't feeling that. I ain't got no time for that. If it's gonna be dudes at you and making this a competition, it ain't no competition to me. It ain't no competition. I try to assure you that there's no competition to you. There's no competition here. If I say I'm with you, I'm with you. This is not a competition. So anything that can make it a competition, we got to nip that or nip us. That was our mindset.
Yeah, because as much as I liked it, you, and as much as you was feeling me, we had to lay that on the table.
We had to lay it on the table.
We had to lay them on the table because look, he's not a bad looking dude at all. He's a fine man. He's a fine man. And I'm a nice looking female. That's what I'm saying. I'm a nice.
She's a fine female.
I'm a nice looking female.
She's a fine female. No, you ain't all right. You beyond that.
But
I done told you that.
But this man right here has brought a lot of joy to my life. In the short span of time we've been together. How long y'all been together, you say? Well, March the 14th will be how long?
3 months.
Oh, that's too soon. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Man.
It takes less than that to bust a nut.
I would damn sure hope so.
It takes less time to bust a nut, and you happy when you bust that nut. You get happy. So guess what? The whole time we just been happy. Why? Because we're open with each other. We're upfront with each other. We don't hold nothing back. We don't be like, well, you know, I don't want to talk about this. This is too much. It's too raw. It's too real. How can you learn a person? How, just like the question you just asked about that, because it happens. It happens. And but I don't ever want to get to the point where me and him we get into an argument. Not so much an argument or disagreement, because we don't argue. We don't argue. He don't argue and I don't argue. We ain't gonna. My voice don't go. I'm like and crying, but I'm not gonna yell at this man. He's not gonna yell at me. So the thing about it is, even if I feel like the spark is going somewhere, it's not. But if I feel like the spark is going somewhere and it's not gyrating like it's supposed to, I'm gonna fix it. We gonna fix this thing. No, we gonna sit. If I have to tie you down to the bed, not literally, but if I gotta tie you down, we gonna tie each other down to the bed, and we're gonna get this thing together. I don't care. I will sacrifice my sleep just to make sure we get this thing straight. Will I not? I will be like, baby, we got to work this out. No, we work this out tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised.
That's right.
Tomorrow's not promised.
Ain't doing that one.
Tomorrow's not promised. And it was always told. My spiritual mother told me, she said, I don't never go to bed angry. Ever. That's rule one in the relationship. Don't never go to bed angry. Never go to bed angry. You know what I'm saying?
Me, you know, I have my own set of rules about stuff like that too. Because
hey Constance.
I'm glad you said that.
How you doing, Constance?
But if we mad at night, get naked. Get naked. I ain't mad at you when you're naked.
Every night is my birthday. Have a birthday party. Birthday soup. Woo! Throw yourself a birthday party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Just get naked. If a person is mad with somebody naked, they got problems.
Mm-hmm.
They got real problems.
Yeah,
just get naked.
And some people say, y'all some nasty people. Well, guess what? Don't nobody know what it is. We just sharing stuff. Like I said, don't take our advice. We're only doing what works for us. We only do what works for us, and we going like.
Go ahead.
That's not true. And we're only, speaking from experience. And you have your own experiences. And you guys, y'all.
Stop. Could you stop?
I can't help you. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, oh God.
Watch your ass.
But we keep that spark going. And that's what we try to do. I know you saying y'all ain't just doing a whole bunch of talking. Y'all ain't really saying that. No, we might not be saying what you want to hear. So that's why we ask y'all.
Chime in. Feel free to chime in, give your opinion, make a comment, make a statement, ask a damn question. We right here.
Mm-hmm. So, is there anything that you like to know Is there anything that you want to say that you have not been able to say? Or is it that somebody that you know dealt with a certain thing, but you want to ask a question on behalf of a friend, a family member, a co-worker, or anybody, or yourself? Ask us.
What you laughing at, Barbara? What are you laughing at, lady?
Barbara laugh.
I wonder if it got to the point where you kept fanning your damn nose.
Yeah, it did. It did. But this is us. This is us. And we're really like this. We're really like this. And whenever we get married,
we're gonna triple it. We're gonna triple it. I'm laughing all the way to the grave. I ain't going no other way.
This man has.
My sis act like she was smelling something.
I was. I was.
She stink. Don't let her fool you now. Don't let her fool you now. Why you looking like that? Come on, eggs. Come on now, talk to the people.
Man, he smell like King Kong coming back from Taco Bell.
Stop that bullshit. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh.
He smelled like him and his stomach got in an argument and it won. Shit smells so bad, shit committed suicide. Smells so bad, I think his butthole closed up by itself. Closed. Permanent. Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, I did. But I'm good now. It's gone. But yeah. Look, this is... Look. Y'all don't. I'm trying to tell y'all, we are like this in real life. This is real life. We're like this behind this Facebook stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we're not Facebook. This is us for real. We act like this for real. I don't even know if we can go to a restaurant and not be normal. I don't know. What is normal? What is that?
I don't know what that is.
What being normal is? See, we like this. We like this all the time. All the time. Anybody say something? Because I can't see it.
Is that Cedric's wife, Monica?
Monica Washington.
Yeah. Is that Cedric's wife? If that's you, cousin,
Yes.
If that's you, cousin, sit your behind still. Sit still. And we're gonna do one of these from your house. We're gonna do one of these from your house.
But yeah, see, comments don't come on here, but it come on here. Anybody saying? She said, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, because we're two silly nutcases. I love having fun. I love doing life with him. I love having fun with him. I do. I love having fun with this man because he brings out the best in me. He brings out the childlike, you know, he brings that part out in me. And the happiness that I feel, you know. And some people say, you gotta make yourself happy first. I was happy with myself. I really was, because of what I came out of and that I was able to survive that. And now I have somebody that adds on to my happiness. He adds on to my happiness, and I love this man. I respect this man. I really do. I do. But relationships, things, you know, life happens, issues happen, circumstances. How would you keep your relationship thriving? How would you keep your relationship thriving?
That's a good question.
How do you keep your relationship thriving even in the hard times? How do you keep your relationship happy? How do you keep your mate happy even when y'all disagree the night before or 5 minutes before? Because for all y'all know, it could have been, you know. How do you? Because before the podcast, earlier, was it earlier? Or was it yesterday? It was yesterday. I ain't trying to sell our business.
What you talking about? What you talking about?
You don't know what I'm talking about? But I'm talking about, we had a disagreement. And it was a disagreement. That's all it was, disagreement. It didn't really, because it's not really relevant. If it's a disagreement, that's just opinion. Remember that disagreements consist of opinions and feelings. So whenever you put your feelings and your opinions in, does that automatically assume that you're right?
No.
When you move off of your opinions and your feelings.
No, that don't make you right.
That don't make you right.
No.
So disagreement, we can agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever we come to some kind of common ground, that's what a common ground, you know what I'm saying? We can disagree. Well, this and that, the sky is blue, no, the sky is yellow. I said the sky is blue. The sky is blue all day long because the sky has been blue ever since I was born. But I seen a yellow sky. Maybe you did. Maybe you saw something I didn't see. I don't know what eyes you looking from, but I know the sky is blue. And we sitting up here getting in an argument because I said the sky is blue and you said the sky is yellow.
I said it's orange.
And now it's orange, and we ain't even talking to each other because of the different colors of the sky. I don't even care what color the sky is. I don't care if it's pink. Doggone it. We're going to sit here and work this thing out.
You got to fix it.
It sounds stupid. But we're going to sit here and work this thing out. It's crazy. You're going to have me thinking I'm a nutcase and something wrong with me. But guess what? At the end of the day, we're going to work it out.
We're going to work it out.
Because that's what color the sky going to be. Whatever
Orange.
color you say.
It's going to be orange. Orange and blue sky.
And guess what? That's compromise.
Yeah.
You say the sky, okay, baby, the sky's orange. Look at that orange sky, pretty orange sky. And then somebody say, you better not say the sky's blue, because my baby said the sky's orange, and the sky's orange is right, because I know I'm going to want some at the end of the day. So I'm going to agree with you. I know I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to want some nookie at the end of the day, so the sky's orange, dog. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, you got to compromise. You know,
that's good. That's good. Compromise. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Talk about the good enough, boy.
It's a give and take.
You
know, you can't do everything that you desire to do without some type of compromise. Mm-hmm. Whether you're doing it yourself or doing it with somebody. You get in your car. You want to drive here or there. But you're making conscious decisions where, how fast, how slow. It's a compromise. All that's compromise. So when it comes to your partner, you want to go out to eat here. She wants to go out and eat there. Mm-hmm. How do you compromise? Mm-hmm. You got to have a conversation, right? Mm-hmm. You have a conversation. Well, it's a little more expensive here. Mm-hmm. But the food's a little better over there. I think I'm going to go over here with this better food. Mm-hmm. You made the decision you want to go with a better food at. Yeah. I want to go with a more expensive food. Right. I'm going to go with this better food at because right now, that compromise say, my wallet might not be able to go over here. I need to go over here. So, yeah.
Because you might have it for the moment, but you got to think long term. After you go here, then it's going to be something that you need. It's always going to be something that you need after you get what you want.
Excuse me, y'all. You better believe it.
I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. There's always going to be something that you need after you get what you want.
That's it. Every single time.
It sounds backwards, but it's true. Because ever notice that it's something that you want, You always go after what you want. And then after you get it, then you realize you spent all your money. And now you need something you ain't got it. So it's always going to be something that you need after what you want.
That's the truth.
And when you by yourself, that's easy. That's easy. That's the easy fix. Easy breezy. I can either get that or I can either get that. But if you're in a relationship with somebody and if you're in, you got to use intellect too. You got to use your brain. Use your brain.
A relationship is a compromise.
It is. It really is.
Have you taken the time out to realistically think about how much you changed since being with me?
I have. I do it every day. I do it all the time.
And I think about it too.
Hot damn.
I think about no, seriously. I think about how I've changed since I've been with you. You know, because there's things that I wouldn't have done that I do now. You know, and I hope this doesn't offend nobody out there, but I was hurt by church. I was hurt by church.
Talk about it.
I didn't go to church for over 30 years.
Talk about it.
Outside of funerals, you know, maybe an occasional event at church or something, or an invitation. I still realistically don't have a church home, but I have been every week since meeting my partner, because it's something I've searched for. You know, so I would have done that if I hadn't met her. I'm quite sure I wouldn't have. You know, because I talk to God myself. I don't need nobody to tell me so much. But I have a relationship with God. So, but He also wants us to conjugate with with similar believers. He wants us all to be together. So, meeting her has given me that little added push to say, okay, go back amongst the people, you know, to learn whatever it is you need to learn, to hear whatever it is you need to hear, and things of that nature. So meeting her has gotten me back into that. You know, some things that we do together. I didn't do to some ex-wives, you know, or other partners that I had. Some things that we do, I never did with them. Ever. In a little 3-month span. You know, so it's a different ride for me. It's the first time I can honestly say that I have no fear of the outcome. I don't have no worries of the outcome. I don't have to look over my shoulder. You know, I'm extremely confident and secure in what we've been building together. And a lot of people can't say that. I mean, I am truly happier with having her as my partner. You know, a lot of guys, you know, I used to wish that people had what I had as far as love or possessions. I've had people ask me or say to me, you know, man, I wish you had what you had. No, you don't. Because you don't know what I go through to have what I have. You don't know. My happiness comes with a price. And a lot of people can't pay the price. That's just the truth. It don't make me no better, no stronger, or anything like that. I'm just saying, you don't know what I go through to be as happy as I am. You don't know the effort that I put out to be as happy as I am. So you can't even begin to, you can't fathom what it is to have what I have. You can't picture it. because it's a different picture. It looks simple. It looks easy to obtain, but it's not. It's a lot of work. You know, people call my woman slow. You know what I mean? You know, her family slow, whatever like that. It's a lot you don't know about this woman. It's a lot you don't know. This woman's smarter than you think. And the gifts she have for me, I'm not going to say amen, I'm going to say for me, because I'm the last one for her. You know, the gifts that she has given me, that she's attempted to give others, but because they was out for self and wanting to use her and things like that, you don't know what you missed. And you might think she's special, but let me tell you, she is. Because I've already seen it. If you mistreat this girl, this woman, you put a mark on yourself. I done seen repercussions for people mistreating her already. So, like I said in another podcast, I appreciate you guys that did all this negative to her. Because I see what she was trying to be for you and you wouldn't allow it. Because your own selfish greed and things of that nature. I'm not mad at you. I appreciate you. Babe?
Well, you know, that song is a vibe. But, I'm sorry, that's a vibe right now. That's a vibe. And the thing about it, not to toot my horn, he took, you know, I'm careful about tooting my own horn when he did. But I've always been the kind of person that I always wanted to give love. I always wanted to give attention, love, all those things.
That's right.
Because I always expected that in return. At the time, you know, we can be naive too. Everybody's not gonna give back to you what you give them. In this partnership, and this partnership is a give and take. And I'm about to take it. It's a give and take. It's a give and take. If I give him respect, he's gonna take that and give me love. First of all, he's a respectable man. Not only to me, but he's a respectable man to a lot of people. His name is not out there in the street, so to speak. But anybody that knows him, they knows he's a very respectable man. And no, I'm not the other woman. Oh, that's just the other woman. She don't know what I had to go through. I'm gonna say it like this: whatever happened between him and his exes, that's none of my business. That's none of my. Whatever happened between me and any of my exes is none of his business. And what I mean is none of his business. It's not relevant to our relationship. It's what happened. It's history. It's what happened. But now here where it becomes a problem. The problem is not so much talking about your past, but a lot of times some people are not mature enough to where they want to come in and try to sabotage what that person has. But you know, he want this and he want that. Look, don't tell me about that person, because that person is not him. That's not him. However he was, as good of a guy he might have been, we all got flaws. But whatever he did to y'all or whatever he did to somebody else, he's not doing it to me. Whatever I did, whatever I lacked, whatever I did with them, I'm not doing it to him. Why? Because I learned from the experience. I learned. I know what to do with him. He knows what to do with me. That's why the relationship is like this. Oh, why does it become seasoned? Because when you put, just like food, when I make my spaghetti, I don't like bland meat. I like to season my stuff. So in order to season something, you got to put something in, right? And you got to let it sit. You got to give it time to simmer. You got to give it time to marinate. And it might taste a little off, okay, but you got to put the more the seasoning it's like I said, the more the seasoning, the better the taste. But it's not just any kind of seasoning. It's certain seasoning that you use for certain things. You got paprika. Some people use paprika. You got Lowry seasoning. I love Lowry seasoning. Some people just use straight up salt. Some people use garlic. Some people use basil. Some people use thyme. Some people use cayenne powder. Some people use hot chili powder. It all depends according to your taste. But it's a season. And one thing about a season, we're in the season now because we have been seasoned enough separately, individually, that when we get together, then we know how to make each other look good, taste good. We compliment each other. Let your relationship compliment you. Let you and your partner, y'all need to compliment each other. I think it's cute. I'm 5'3", he's 6'2". That's a wonderful thing. I love it. He's tall. I love it. I'm bright skinned, but Coco Caramel, he's a little on the dark side. I love it. He's from New York. I'm from North Carolina. I love it. We compliment each other. You know what I'm saying? He's my yin. I'm his yang. Yin yang. We compliment each other.
Yeah, she said that. She country is all get out.
I said yin yang.
She country, boy. That's a country girl. I love that country girl. I'm telling you. Yin yang. Yin yang.
Well, how's it supposed to go?
It's a yin and a yang.
I said yin yang. You know, 95% of my friends on here from the country too. 95% of my people are from North Carolina too.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with that.
But we have fun together, and that's what we do. How many people we got watching? Anybody say anything?
The last thing Monica said was, okay, you say 2 people. I don't think nobody's in here right now. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, wow.
That might be you and me.
I see 3. Well, what time is it?
9:27. 9:18.
Okay, it's 9:18.
Almost 2 hours. Who that laughing at me? Who that laughing at me? Somebody was just laughing.
Let it be known who you are. Show yourself.
Show yourself.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, we communicate
Everything.
And somebody watching, who is
Monica.
She back watching again. Okay, but we like I said, we talk about everything. We discuss everything.
Your eyes, man.
What about mine? What they do? How mine? Okay.
You be living.
But y'all,
I'm still watching y'all.
I still.
It's all good. It's all good. Where's Sandra at? Where's Sandra go?
He probably sitting here listening to us crazy stuff. But it's a beautiful thing, and like I'm going through something with my sciatic nerve issue. He has been so supportive of me, but he was also honest with me too. Can I say that?
Yeah, say what you say.
He said, "Baby, I wish your back won't hurt because I beat you up."
Tear that ass up. Well, her back wasn't hurting, boy. She be in trouble. Yes, sir.
But we try.
Oh, okay. She said he here.
Okay, yeah, but we trying to make this we do this twice a week. It all depends on how good it get. If it get too good now, I might have to do 3 times. 3 times.
3 times a week.
If it get too good now, two Wednesdays and Wednesdays and Sundays, 7:30 p.m. nightly.
Monica, if you would please check in the comments. You'll see my name in there where we have an official page on March 15th. On March 15th, we will not be doing it from her home page anymore. We'll be doing it from our actual group, please share the page. Let it be known that we be doing some real goofy shit on here. We do some goofy stuff, but we also have some very serious topics that we talk about. And we would love to have you on the page so you don't miss any content. Like I said, we're going to do one of these from your house. We're going to do one of these from your house. And we will have live inputs from the family as well as our followers. So please join the page and share the page. We appreciate it. And make some spaghetti and some fried chicken. So we can eat when we get over there. And tell Cedric I have plenty of juice. Have plenty of juice for a brother.
I'm gonna say, look, I drunk. Now, Monica, you see, I drunk my juice before he drunk his.
Yeah, you drank yours before mine.
And I drunk slow.
You ain't drinking that slow. Because I drank mine straight down.
No, you.
I drank mine, I took a sip, and then I drank mine straight down before we left.
You talk.
Huh?
You talk.
Yeah, I was talking.
Yes, you talk. But, we might, I don't know, it all depends on what we might do, but I'm seeing this.
In the summer, we're going to go to the beach. We're going to do one from the beach.
Oh, it's going to be.
Yeah, we're going to do one from the beach.
Just
At the Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
That's coming.
Yeah, when it get hot, we're going to go to the beach and we're going to have, and yeah, we're going to do it from Oceanfront,
yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do Real Talk with Gene Jessica, live from Myrtle Beach.
Live from Myrtle Beach.
Oh, we're gonna do some traveling.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some traveling. We're gonna be a traveling.
We're gonna get us a hotel room, and we're gonna do it out of there. I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna do it. We're gonna bump and grind all the way up until it's time for the show. Then we're gonna do the show. Then we're gonna bump and grind some more. Remember, this is real talk. We ain't hiding jack. I'm gonna tear her ass up all that day. We're gonna come do the show. Then I'm gonna tear her ass up all that night.
Look, I can. Yes, I can. I can. God gave me somebody to match my silliness. We match each other's energy, and that's another thing. Find you. If you don't see yourself in the individual,
that part.
I can already tell you, look, I haven't been knowing Monica that long, but I can tell that that's it.
Yeah.
They each other.
Yeah.
They match each other. And that's why I love to go there, because both of them.
Yeah. You ever see Cedric not smiling?
No.
And when you see her, she's smiling all the time too.
Yeah, she's smiling.
Ever since Cedric was this high, when we was a kid, he always had a smile on his face. Always. I don't know what it's like for him to have a straight face.
Right.
He always smiling. You know what I mean? And his partner the same way. You just like me. You just like me. You have your moments where you just cracking up, then you have your moments where you looking at me like, we just alike. What did I say when we first met?
Oh my God, we're the same. You're just like me.
You just like me.
You're just like me.
Your thought process was like me, the way you thought, the way you was moving. The first time we saw each other, I said, damn, I found me. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I found me. I don't care what nobody else's perception of what it is. See, that's the thing that I'm trying to teach you. I don't care about the perception of other people. You know what I mean? You got to see you for who you are. The hell with everybody else.
And that was my biggest issue in anything. My self-esteem was shot. My self-esteem was shot because my self-esteem was shot. Okay, I would say it like that. And when he met me, I was okay, but I wasn't okay. And he would tell me little things, and it's like, you ever see that? It's a post that says that You can go through so much that anything good seems like a setup type thing. In the beginning, it was like this because I was like, when I started really liking him, because you gotta like your partner first. Y'all gotta like each other.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got to have some likes. So when I really started liking him, and then whenever that time came, I was like, oh God, I wonder if this gonna make a break, or it's gonna cause him to be away from me, or cause him to not want to talk to me. Because usually that's what happens. You know, most guys, not all guys, they be nice enough to you. They do gift for gab and get good enough so they can get the cookies and go. And there are some females like that too. They are. But at first, I didn't think he was a player. I never thought that. Never. But I thought because it always happened to me that he was going to, you know, get it and run or walk away or not, or just slow walk, you know, because he didn't run. But when he proved to me that I'm not going, he said, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. You know, he told me that his New Yorker accent, look, I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. You stuck. Not stuck, but you stuck with me. And he let me know that, he said, look, baby, I'm not going nowhere. I'm with you. You can ride with me. We can ride together. And that's what it's been ever since. Oh, y'all only been talking 2 months though. So what? We talk every day. Well, ask me a question.
How was your day, love?
You know how my day was and you was with me. But guess what?
Oh, child.
No, but seriously, just because we're together, you don't know how my day was because we internal processing, and that's another thing in relationships. And they say, "Oh, y'all doing a lot of talking." Yeah, because guess what? That's what we do. We talk things out, and we're trying to help somebody. And so, see, look at the hearts coming up. That's a beautiful thing.
Thank you, Monica.
You see the hearts. That means somebody actually listening to what you're saying. Mm-hmm. And when we went over on Sad's house today, we went over there, and I said, "Oh, let's go see your cousin, and let's go see Monica." And it was a beautiful thing. And you know, and he made a comment. What was that you said? He said his wife home with him, and I know he happy. He happy as he happy as a bad bug. He happier than the tick on a dog. Cause his wife, cause it's like your significant other. If they bring out the best in you, and guess what? That's life. That's life.
Yeah.
That's life. And the reason why I say it's life is because the person, when they're pouring into you, they're actually giving you life. They're actually healing to you. It's healing.
You know, I can't. I don't know what it is. You know, and my thing is, I'm not trying to find out. I'm not trying to understand or figure it out. You know, I just know when you ain't around, I don't feel right.
I'm the same.
When you go somewhere, I tell you all the time, I be like, yo, when you get to wherever, you just let me know you made it safe.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? And when you don't, what I do?
Ooh. He tells me when you get where you got to go, text me, let me know you got there safely. Sometimes I forget. He always send me a text. He said, I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh God, I didn't text him. He was like, you know, you're supposed to let me know that you made it safe because you never know. You know, this one, people around here can't drive. And we know that. We've seen that today.
That's right. Let me know you safe because I already feel like half of me is gone. You know, I mean for real, no bullshit. You know, when you leave, you know, I kind of handle the work thing because that's a natural flow, that's a natural order. Mm-hmm. But I'm still concerned. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let me know you fucking made it. Mm-hmm. You know, nothing else. Let me know you made it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because I need to know where to go if something jump off. I need to know where to go. You know what I'm saying? I need to know where to go. And I wouldn't give a flying hill of beans how I got there. I'm going to get there. You know, God don't take me away before getting there. I'm going to get there. Okay? That's number one. Number two, it just don't feel the same. The whole aura of the house, you know, my surroundings, all that just changes. The dynamic just changed so, and it changed quick. You know, it's not like it lingers to the point where I know you're going to return. This shit go like that. It just go. And I'll be like, yo, man, when the hell she coming back home? Don't you think you need to be home by now? And I know you got to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, I know you going to the bathroom. And I ain't bothering you in no scenario like that, but it's the principle. You know, what I feel when you close and when I feel when you different, when you gone, oh, that stuff is so different. That's so different. Yeah, I mean, I swear to God, it's different. And there have been instances where it's been downright scary. Like when we don't have time to fix an issue before you go to work. You know, you going through it, I'm going through it. We don't know where it's going to be because we can't talk on the phone. You know what I mean? It's just different. And then when we come back like this here, we damn near knock each other down before we even get to talk. You know what I mean? But that's the beauty of knowing what we got.
And that's another thing. When that time when we had a disagreement, I forgot what it was. God knows I forgot what it was. I don't even care to remember. But we had a disagreement right when we was getting ready to go to work. Right when I was getting ready to go to work. And then I had my face turned towards the window. But that's why I said it's never get to assume. But I was hurt. I wasn't mad, but I was hurt because like I did something. And that I didn't know how to face him. So here we go. We, normally, we kiss each other like that. And I'm looking up in the air like. So I go to work. My day is messed up. When I tell you my whole day is messed up, I got a client right here, Miss Barnes, and I'm sitting there like. My day's messed up. Cause now my mind is at home, not at work. And that was, that was a moment for me. And I said I got a hold, and it seemed like time moves so slow. And then as soon as 12 o'clock hit, I almost broke my neck clocking out. I think wasn't that time that no he picked me up, and then he picked me up, and when I seen him, I was like, thank God that I saw him. Any way I could apologize, I did. Because guess what? I'm not always right, and he's not always right, but we come together. So, we're just speaking real stuff. We're just talking real stuff. And we're going to come back at y'all. Who that left? Somebody put the laughing emoji. Who that laughing?
Probably Monica Goofy Butt. Love you, cuz. Yep, that's her picture. Yep, love you, cuz.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it. And we like, and then when he feel like I haven't given him the full, we're going to talk about this. When he feel like that I haven't been given full attention, he'll act like a big baby. This is my baby. When I say he's a big baby, he's a big baby. He ain't no goon. He a big baby, for real. And I know I am. What's his name?
Nikki James. Welcome back.
Oh, she said she thought that girl, you still up. Yeah, but when it comes to me, he's a big baby. And when it comes to him, I'm a big baby too. We baby each other, we do. But we don't use it, we don't never crutch each other. In other words, people use crutches to assist. We don't crutch nothing, We don't sugarcoat with each other. We keep it 100. We keep it real, and that's what we do in our relationship. And I think that's gonna carry us on out from here until the time it's time for us to go.
Yeah, we'll make it. God all up in it. I mean, that's the God. I mean, I know I get on your darn nerves sometimes. I know I do. You damn sure get on mine sometimes. But we know how to talk to each other. We bring it to the table. Like I said, we not.
He said that with confidence. You damn sure get on my nerves.
You damn sure do. Get on my nerves.
But guess what? I'm supposed to.
At least I know you're paying attention. I mean, that's my assurance of that. You know, you paying attention. You know, because if you're not, you know, it's a difference between getting on somebody's nerves a little bit and nagging. There's a big difference between them two. Trust me, there's a big difference. Because if you're nagging me, I'm gone. I can't stand the nagging. I can't deal with that shit. And no. Because 99% of the time when you're nagging, it's about nothing. You know?
Yeah.
But, you know, if you're getting on my nerve a little bit, at least I know you're attentive. You want to be acknowledged some kind of way. You know what I mean? So I can get with that. But please, let's not nag me. Because I ain't going to nag you. You know what I mean? I'm going to let you know what's eating at me. And I'm going to leave the shit alone. You deal with it accordingly and we'll talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to badger you about the same crap over and over and over. Because that's where the nagging come in at. It's always about the same thing. There ain't never nothing new. It's always the same thing. So, you know, yeah, I know we get on each other's nerves. That's part of it.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, if I can't get on your nerve and we fix it, then we got nothing.
Right.
If you can't get on my nerve and we fix it, we got nothing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's just the truth. You know?
That's right.
Like I told you, I'm trying to do a forever thing. That's what I'm trying to do. When God called me, I don't want him to say to me, what you doing shacking with that woman? I don't want him to have to ask me that question. I don't want to have to say nothing like, well, the nookie was just good. I had to shack with it. I couldn't marry it. No, that's not what I'm doing. I told you that from day one. I told you, if we ain't gonna do this the right way, we ain't gonna do it at all. Did I not say that? I'm not into all this shacking shit. Y'all excuse my language, but I'm not.
He said shacking shit. That's why he proposed to me. That's the first step.
So I'm not finna shack with no damn woman. I'm not doing that. Especially knowing God can call me tomorrow. At my age, he can call me tomorrow. He can call me before this podcast is over with. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do this right. I'm hoping he graced me enough time for me to do it right. Because that's my intent. You know what I mean? He know how hard, that's my intent. You know, if it's meant for him to check me out early, check me out the day after we sign paper. At least I know when I go talk to him. You know what I mean, baby. You know what I mean.
I'm gonna get a few more strokes in.
You know, just let me make it official before he come get me. That's all I'm saying. Cause that'll be something he blessed. You know what I'm saying? It's something that'll be blessed instead of cursed against me. That's all I'm saying. You know. Oh, so you came back, huh, Cynthia? Welcome back, girl. Cynthia Carmichael.
Okay, how you doing, Cynthia Carmichael? I didn't even say hey to you the first time you was on. My apologies. But this is Real Talk with Gene and Jessica. And we just having all kinds of discussions. Said, oh, y'all doing a lot of talking. Yes, because there's a lot of things going on. And I like how you said partnering because since people don't like to put titles on stuff, let's just call it partners, okay? Partners. People say, well, you gotta put a title on it. That's your man. Okay, that's your partner. Your partner is the one that you work with. Your partner is the one that you ride with. Your partner just like a basketball team. You got a team player. You playing together, not against each other. So whatever we do together. We do together, and whatever issues that we have, we work it out together.
Together.
That's what we we do.
Together.
And we're always together. And that's the truth. We're always together. And like I hear people say, ain't that much love in the world. Really? Ain't that much love in the world. Let me tell you something about love. Love is many things. And love will have you doing things that you never said that you would. Love will have you doing things you never said you would do.
Oh yeah. I can testify to that.
Love will have you doing things or saying things or going places you ain't never been before. Ain't that right, man?
That's right. You know I can testify. You know I can testify.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. And just those of y'all that really know him, y'all know him. But those that know me, you know me. We compliment each other. And we love doing this Wednesdays and Sundays. I'm already missing it and it ain't over with. I can't wait to Sunday. But we do this every Wednesday, every Sunday. Now I'm gonna ask y'all. Y'all said Wednesdays and Sundays. Did she say something else?
Hey Michelle, how you doing? Michelle Elder.
Oh, hey, she finally got on. How you doing? She finally got on. It's good. It's finally good to see you on here. I was talking about you earlier. I was, and she had her own talk show. I forgot the name of it. Tell me the name of your talk show that you had, cause she did her little, and she said she wanted me and you to be on there one time. I think she said she wanted us to do enlightening stuff like that, you know, about how. And I think it's a beautiful thing because she had different guests on there and whatnot, and she was very professional. It was more professional, but
somebody, I think that. Let me put my glasses on.
see, both was about blind.
Now you can't see, then I go take my glasses off knowing I can't see.
Right.
The Lydia Bethay. Hey Lydia.
Oh yeah, that's baby girl Leah.
Leah? Is it Leah?
Leah.
It looked like it said Lydia.
Let me see. Oh, I can't see. Yeah, that's Leah. That's
okay.
Leah. That's Leah.
L-I-Y.
Need to go
Never
to
seen
the
it
eye.
spelled like
Need to
that.
go to the eye doctor. But yeah, that's baby girl right there. That's
Okay.
baby girl.
Right.
Yeah. That's Charlotte Clark. That's her niece.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we just doing this right here. And baby girl, I'm glad you got on because we're talking about relationships and stuff. And she ain't got no newborn, but she got a beautiful baby. I ain't even see her baby. What she say? What she say?
She laughing.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that's baby girl right there. She's so pretty. But but I'm just thankful that I have someone like him. He keeps me afloat.
Well, you're doing a darn good job yourself. You know, I mean, I've been through a lot. You know, I've been through a lot, and
Request to appear. Who requested?
who made the request? Who made the request? Who made the request?
Did somebody want to be on this? I don't know. Okay, it's 2 people.
It's 4.
4 people.
Leah, Michelle, Monica.
Lord, okay, so who phone right? Which phone is right and which phone is lagging? But anyway, like I said, I don't know. I need to get me some glasses. But we have in the show.
Jasmine's back.
Oh, she is?
Yep, it just came up on the phone.
She ain't got nothing to do. Jasmine, what you doing? Did you drink your juice yet? Yeah. But it's a baby girl right there. But
Yeah.
anything
Hey, Jazz.
that you want to say to the people?
Well, we do appreciate appreciate y'all support. We appreciate y'all coming to check in on us. Of course, we haven't did one topic and nail it down for a whole show, but we have touched a lot of topics, and we appreciate y'all listening. You know, we would like more feedback though. You know, more feedback.
I can hear Jasmine right now. Y'all still talking.
You know, more feedback, questions or comments, you know.
If y'all have any comment, if y'all have any questions about relationship issues, relationship stuff, anything concerning relationships or whatever, just put it in the comment section. The next few minutes we're gonna take and if y'all have a question that you want to ask us, we're open to answer it, because this is an open forum actually and stuff like that. So
open forum. Bread and butter. We are leaving this time for your comments. Ask us anything, and we're gonna give you honest answer.
yeah, ask anything. We're gonna tell you the truth. Ask a question. Say something. Say something.
Jasmine laughing at you.
Yeah,
She laughing.
I'm laughing at me the way I'm looking. I look like a
Cause she knows you. She knows you gonna say something off the hook.
But if y'all have a question, we're more than likely can answer it, and we will be more than happy to answer your questions.
More than happy to answer your question. Y'all tell it like a T.I. is, as they said back in our golden years. Tell it like a T.I.
I'm good.
All right, Les?
I mean, good.
All right, Les?
Huh?
I thought was that all right, Les?
I
thought you was finna take off, girl.
No, that's a real life situation. Yeah. Y'all still I told you.
Yep.
I told you. She said y'all still live. Essentially, y'all still talking. Yeah,
Yep.
we still live.
Yep.
Okay, who? Somebody. Okay, wanted to be. Wait a minute. Approve.
Jasmine.
Yeah. Ask Jasmine to join. Let me see. Wait a minute. Hold a minute. Let me answer. Hold a minute, Jasmine. Did you want to join? Because it says send request, like asked if you want to join. But did you want to join? That's what I'm asking. Because if you want to join, you might want to do that again. Jody Daniels. All questions and comments, she said. Okay, well, go ahead and press the button again. Press the button again. We'll put you on the line. Now, don't get up here acting crazy, because I know you. You my daughter, I know. But come on in. If you want to join the live, go ahead and join. Said I would. Hold on, man, Chad. Okay, there she go. Hold on. I got you.
said it failed.
What happened, Jasmine? Okay, she's doing it again. Hold on. She probably listening out loud. Connection. It said connection failed. Let me see this right quick. Hold on.
Okay, do it one more time.
Hold on, man, Jasmine.
Do it from the bottom.
Well, dog, they won't let me talk to you. Cause they know you gonna say something crazy.
It's Facebook. It's jacked.
Yeah, Facebook is jacked up. And I'm saying it for real. It is. I can't even talk to my daughter. That's a shame. Oh, man. But look. See, that's why on TikTok, that's why you can do this on TikTok. You can go live. You ain't gotta worry about a bunch of other stuff. But, anyway. What happened? I said something wrong?
No.
Okay. But it's about 10 o'clock, ain't it?
Yep, $2.5 hours.
2.5, 7, 8, 9. That's right, about 2.5 hours. And we did it though, because you know, we talk about a broad spectrum of things. We talk about a lot of things, you know, so it don't matter. So it can be that you said 7:30, 9, whatever, 9:30, whatever. I said 10. So we got a few more minutes.
2.5 hours.
That's okay.
No, that's what I'm saying you want to fit with?
Yeah. So this is a 2.5. There she go again. Hold on a minute, Jazz. Hold on a minute, okay. She probably have her hands on.
You keep saying connection failed.
Why does it keep saying connection failed, Jasmine? Why does it keep saying that? I don't know.
What are the settings at on here? What's this right here?
That is, that's for the flash.
Okay.
Flash.
So this was where you was at, right?
Yeah, right there.
Your viewers.
So if I allow viewers to request you want on your videos, and we just, and let me see. It still said connection.
Huh.
That's crazy. We're gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out because it wouldn't let us connect it to you. I wonder if it's a phone connection.
I don't know. Well, we're gonna get you done. Well, it's about 10 o'clock now. I think it's time for us to go.
Well, we've been rocking this thing about 2.5 hours, so we're going to end this episode with keep God first. Keep your partner happy by any means necessary.
And look at what she's doing. Try it one more time.
One more time?
Yeah.
Okay, one more time.
Try it one more time. Hold on a minute, Jazz. We'll try it again. She probably don't know you. Look, we got 5 people on. Look, 5 people. 5 people that's distracted.
Who these 5? Who these 5 folk? My phone say folk.
This one said 5. It won't let you get on, Jazz. Yeah, brother Johnny Williams, he saw it, he viewed it. There ain't nobody else saying that. But look, now it's down to 3. Okay, what she said, put it down first. Okay, I'll call you. I'll call you when we get on.
All right, we're gonna try this again. We hate to go, but we're gonna catch y'all Sunday, 7:30 p.m. if God's willing. Just remember, keep God first. work on your relationship. Keep your partner happy by all means necessary. All means necessary.
Any means necessary, yes. Yes, yes.
And keep God in it and others out of it. If you can do those three things, your ride may have some challenges, to be honest, but it'll be well worth it. We love you. We're gonna leave with our signature, dap up out of here. Let you all know. Until Sunday, we gone.